y'all? Down Henley the Ranger, you know what it is. Shout out Light Strike Podcast. Bro, we are not on nobody's timeline. Our timeline.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh, and this is Lightning Strike Podcast Season 2. This is the post-game reaction in the building. Shout out to my co-host. What it do? The man of the hour. Go ahead, man. Get your intro in, bro.
What's good? What's good? It's Brodie for Lightning Strike Podcast Season Dose. What's really good with y'all, man? Follow us on all socials at LSBoats15, all social media platforms. You can find us on Twitch. You can find us on X, but we not on X. You can find us on IG, Facebook, YouTube, streaming live, and our always faithful TikTok community. What's going on with y'all? You can also call in 213-433-7793. We got you. Season 2, man. For a lot of y'all that's just joining us, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the new show format. I see y'all hitting the chat already. We got a lot to talk about. Good morning. What is a good Sunday morning for me? Hopefully it is for you. No, you having a good Sunday morning?
Man, I've been having a good week. A great week. What up, Cole, man?
Sunday morning?
What up, Pappy? What up, Jamie? Boy, say pause, Jamie. We pausing.
What's going on?
We got to pause Jamie early this morning.
He out the gate.
Out the gate with it.
No, Jamie, wait. G-Man88 on TikTok says, y'all tailgating week 3. G-Man.
Tailgating?
You haven't got the memo, huh?
Is we tailgating?
Yeah, he didn't get the memo.
Is we tailgating? We here to tailgate. Hey, Pappy, we gonna be right there with you for the Vegas, man. What up, Brian?
Short answer though, yes, G-Man.
We Big might dog Brian in the building
during the live, but short answer,
best moderator in the game.
Oh yeah, that's the bro right there. Shout out my man Brian.
Well, you know what, Jamie? We doing homework, baby. We doing homework. We're doing homework today. Yeah. Hey man, we got a good show for y'all, man. This is season 2. This is a post-game reaction show. So we're gonna go through our format, our segments, man, and give y'all our in-season look, how we do it in season.
Mm-hmm. Be patient, man. I know y'all gonna want to respond to everything.
And we're gonna get y'all before we close out the segment, we gonna engage with y'all. Trust us.
You know what I'm saying? If we don't answer your question immediately, like we historically have, like just be cool, man. Like it's on the way. Everybody just stay calm. But hit the TikTok, man, so we can see you over there.
Tyree say no QJ slander.
Tyree. You already know where I'm at with it. I still got another day. They can get back to it. They can get back to it on Monday, you feel me? But won't be today.
What it do, y'all? What it do? We in the building, man. You already know what it do. All right, man, let's get into it, man. Let's get into our first segment of the day.
Yes, sir.
And this is called Charge Reaction. Charge Reaction. You know what I'm saying? And just so we explain, this is our media reaction from the team dub. What's your immediate reaction, Brodie? You jump into it. What's your charge reaction?
Immediate reaction? It's lit. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. All my Travis Scott ad-libs rolled into one. That's how I'm feeling about it. Reaction. Good game. And we're going to get to all of our, trolling and everything else. But I will say, good game on both sides or whatever. I don't know what it was like for you, but that thing felt like playoff football already, week 1 for us. But we did our thing, man. Came out on top. It looks like it was an amazing atmosphere over there in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Just with everything that went on. Shout out to everybody who had something to do with the field and all of that stuff. There was no injuries from the field, which was a good thing. So I'm sure next year overseas ball will probably continue because it looks like they did a good job with that. So my immediate reaction, big old dub. And if you could tell, if you follow the show, I've been following our clips and highlights from the show, you could probably see our reaction in real time.
Man, my immediate reaction was, first of all, finally, right? Finally, it was some comments on social media. It was like, oh, y'all acting like we won the Super Bowl. No, we acting like we won a big game that meant a lot to this organization, a lot to the fans. That means we jumped over a hump. We got a monkey off our back, the biggest elephant in the room, right? We got that addressed week 1. So that's why it's emotional. It's an emotional win for the players, for the organization, for the fans. It was emotional. You had every right to celebrate in big time because that was a big time game and they stepped up. Everything was against us on a neutral ground.
For sure.
In a foreign country with travel, you got to get the logistics, everything, right? You got to get everything there, mentally prepared for the game. And then one of your right guards come down with a stomach virus right before the game, right? You already been battling issues on the O-line. And for your right guard, the guy that you brought in that's supposed to be a game changer, I mean, come on, everything is like going against you, right? The narrative, Justin Herbert can't win big games. He doesn't have the closing, or the Chargers going to charge up. And for us to get that W with everything that happened on the field, and that's what we're going to get to, means a lot, man.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. Absolutely.
that's my charged up reaction. Now, if you see, we posted like in real time our response to Justin Herbert sliding. That was real. That was us. True to form. True to form. And like AJ said, I'm still hyped.
Still.
Pappy, you want to get to some of these comments before we move on? Mofo B100 Boo said, I got a newspaper with Justin on the front page. Can't wait to get it signed. Man, that's dope. I need to get one of them newspapers.
I'm telling you.
They still, I didn't know they still printed newspapers. That's how I'm out. How they throw them at your window still? Pappy says, Tom's Watch Bar meet and greet Sunday. Are you going? We going Sunday in Vegas? Yeah, I gotta figure my travel plans out. Gotta figure mine out. Yeah.
We'll shake hands. I don't know about everybody else here, but yeah, I'll be there.
Jamie said that was big. Herbert was put in the right situations all game. Yes. Calls on offense were amazing. Absolutely, Jamie. Brian, I hope so too. Haven't heard any news about his ankles. I'm saying no news is good news, right?
Yeah, but now, or you know how we'll get our news on Saturday.
Yep, Jamie, we did have the right personnel for passing. AJ said I'm still hyped. Says it felt like a road game. Could have sworn I heard boos when we had the ball. Yeah, it was a lot of red in there. I'm not gonna even lie. It's a lot of red. It's a lot of red. And it's like, honestly, if you think about it, man, it's kind of hard for Cali folks to travel, bro. We spend a lot of money just to survive in Cali. So to get on a plane to Brazil, that's actually a lot,
man.
Because what do you spend your money on in Kansas?
Barbecue?
I mean, leg quarters cheap.
Quarters.
Baby says the game was crazy. Now people can stop trying to play my quarterback like he is not good. He showed the whole NFL. Bro, and that's some of the things, like, people are just now like, oh, is he good?
Yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it.
All right, Tyree, that is true. That's a good charged up reaction. Tar was charged up.
Yeah. We gonna get to it. We got plenty of show left.
So you got anything to close it out?
These people on TikTok, man. Logan says if the Chargers could go back to San Diego. Logan, it's time for the healing to begin, my boy. Los Angeles Chargers, for the immediate and future, come on home, bro. It's time. William Johnson, 83, says, good job to your team. We appreciate that. Richie Morena Jr. says, how you feel about Hampton going forward? We'll probably talk about it. Andy Baker says, bolt up. Eddie says, yo, the game was crazy. What else we got? Tommy Griffiths says, bolt the F up. You better know it. 33 says, man, watching Keenan Allen touchdown was the best. Scholar was good. He said this early for y'all. Man, who you telling, Scholar? Beto 1963. We got some people. Chris Vargas says, boat gang. We in here. But yeah, that's my final thoughts on it. Great game, great win. I'm really not worried about what no hater got to say on the topic on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and y'all gonna have to hear my mouth all week because we don't play again till next Monday. So
talk that talk. We walk with our chest out. So let's get it. Let's go into the next segment. Who ball, who stall? Who balled? Who stalled?
I'll let you. You want me to go? You want me to go?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I already know who you gonna say. I'm gonna say mine.
It's
Yeah,
a
I do.
different season, and you don't know how I'm coming.
I know exactly how he coming. Pause.
You don't know how I'm coming.
That's weird. I don't know how you coming. I know. What? All right. Anyway, who balled, bro? I'm gonna say Keenan Allen balled the hell out. Keenan Allen balled the hell out. 33-year-old.
Shout out to Slayer.
Late re-sign, top receiver in our history, and the boy came through like I will give you that credit, Brodie. Give you your flowers. You said adding Keenan Allen.
There's a flower sighting on Sunday. I appreciate that.
Keenan Allen is Mr. Clutch for us, Mr. Chain Mover. He down there somewhere, or he right there somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Past the sticks. Past the sticks. If I got a bell out, I got to throw it to him. 33-year-old showed up and showed out. And I must say, bro, it was huge. 7 receptions, 68 yards, 1 touchdown. You can't ask for, what more can you ask for? What more can you ask for a 33-year-old, bro? That's my who ball moment. Let's go to yours, Brodie.
Are you going to do your stall or no?
No, I'm going to do my stall after you do your ball.
Okay. So I have Cole who balled. Told you, season 2. I'm moving different. Out here. Moving different on my who ball. My first one goes to one Joseph Alt. Joe Alt was over there manhandling everybody. He was standing everybody up, man. And he left Justin Herbert with a very clean pocket. Clean jersey for the most part all game, man. If you go back and watch some tape and just look at Joe Alt on that left tackle side, man, people was just giving up. He pushing people in the dirt. Like it's really ugly over there for anybody who's approaching him. So my first who ball goes to Joe Alt, man. My boy was killing it and looks promising for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunate loss, losing Rashawn Slater, but shout out to him. Get well soon. Come back to us. Healthy, but my first ball goes out to Joe Alt. My second ball for who ball goes out to Jair Tart.
That slap.
My boy
heard around
in these streets.
That boy,
a legend in these streets.
Man, how you get slapped in front of everybody?
If you watch, with the whole slap situation, you know what I'm saying? In real time, I was like, man, this is a bonehead play. Got to be more disciplined than that. Blase. You know, super analytical with it. We got the dub. I'm like, Jair Tart set that tone. He ain't to be played with. The team ain't be played with. It's a different Chargers. Slapped the hell out of Travis Kelce. But that man had like 3 timely deflections in this game. And you could just tell his awareness, you know what I'm saying, his tenacity. Not every time he was going to get to Patrick Mahomes, but knocking that ball when he's trying to sidearm and all of that stuff and knock it down was just as good, man. Gave the defense an opportunity to get off the field or put them in a deep behind the count situation. So shout out Jair Tart.
100% I agree with you, man. And pretty much everybody in the chat agree with you on who ball. So with that said, let's get to who stalled, bro. My stall was Alohi Gilman, bro. Stalled out back there in their back half of the safety room, bro. He gave up some big plays that we got to clean up. But that's kind of what he's known for. He'll give up a big play, he'll make a play. It's just what end and what part of the game does he give up that big play or make a big play? And it's that huge gamble. And when you're with the Chiefs, you can't leave no room for error. For the most part, the receivers held everything. I mean, the cornerbacks held everything down. The defense held everything down, but it was just those little chunk plays that came to miscommunication between Troy and Gilman on that pass to Kelce, that one to Hollywood Brown. It was just made you want to throw your TV because you're like, here we go, bro. Yeah. Like, it's like they gashed us. We holding it down and they gash us, and you look who it is, and it's Gilman. And you just go, man, come on, bro. We ain't here for that foolishness. What Mickens at? You want to play around? What Mickens at? You want to keep stalling? What Mickens at? So That's my who stalled. Who you got?
Troy Dye. You know, kind of tag team there. Ball watching, man, in that backfield. That deep ball, you know, over the top to Travis Kelce was almost, I think, a much, I won't even say a much older team. Charger teams of before, that would have been like a momentum shift from the gods. Like that would have been exactly to your point or whatever, like the chargering or whatever, like would have hit. You know what I'm saying? Because that pass was like deflating, bro. Like the only, I think even with this Chargers team, the fact that Bucker missed the extra point kept us up. You know what I'm saying? Kept the momentum of like, oh, we still good. We only down one. But yeah, Troy Dye, man. And shout out to him. He had an amazing preseason training camp, like all of that stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he's a veteran. You know, so you gotta know where Travis Kelce is on the field at all times. You can't
All
let him.
times.
Yeah, this is Patrick Mahomes' favorite target. Like I don't care if what you say about Travis Kelce. When the game is on the line, he's still gonna catch that ball. He's still gonna make a play. And Patrick Mahomes is still gonna get it to him. But all things that I think we clean up after watching film and everybody just understanding assignments and stuff like that. So Mahu stalled Troy Dye.
For sure. Let's get into some of these comments before we move on. And they was like, out. That's all I seen. Out for the who ball. Definitely out ball. Out hands down. And I said it when they put him at left. Some people said, that, they're not moving him left tackle. I said, that's the obvious choice. He's a natural left tackle. And he actually is great.
What he do?
He could go Hall of Fame, either right tackle, left tackle. He going and he showed you, second year guy just destroyed Chris Johnson, destroyed Tranquil, just destroyed anybody that lined up on the other side of him. Just
was good, Parnell.
Manhandled everybody. He looked like Dr. Phil, not the Dr. Phil on the TV show, but Uncle Phil. That's who he looked like. He looked like Uncle Phil when he just throwing Jazzy Jeff out the house. That's how he was, bro. That's how he was, bro. Pay them. We're going to have to pay that man. And this is why I talked about bringing free agents in, because be careful before you give all that money to free agents, because we got in-house talent that we need to keep first, that you need to make sure the books are good for. You're going to have to sign the Ranger. You're going to have to re-sign DJ. You're going to have to give up that check for Alt. You're going to have to extend Herbert. You know, all these things are coming up. And they're coming up years apart. Boom, 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 real fast. So we have to stay in the black for those guys to keep the core, to keep this core together. So while we don't need to go out and make big flashes and big splashes in free agent, when you got to look down the future, we can't let talent
every
like
single
walk,
person who hits the news, we need to go get him. No, we don't.
No.
Mike,
keep
good
what
morning.
We got and develop.
How you doing?
Develop through the
I got people over here on
all right.
On TikTok. 333 says watching the Keenan touchdown was also emotional. There was a lot of emotions around. I mean, we happy to see him back where he belonged. Jimmy Mac 714 says, let's go Bolts. Got my boy Timmy in the building. He says Bolts and Trojans wins today is a chill vibe kind of day. You better believe it. Beto 1963 says we look legit, real legit to make some noise this year. I expect to do exactly that. Chris Vargas says Bolt game. We got one guy says Raiders fan here. He's like, I was impressed with Herbert. Duh. What'd he do? Cashew say, what's good, fam? How you feeling, bro? Jake says QJ definitely ball. Yeah. We got JV. What's up, bro? 333 said teams that win in Brazil win the Super Bowl. That's what they say, huh?
That's what they say. AJ.
I guess Zero says, never thought I'd see other Chargers fans on this app.
We here.
He late. When you need a first, Timmy says, when you need a first, 13 is always open. Tried to tell him, bro. Always. One-on-one. And this guy with his immaculate route running, cooking.
Sure.
He cooking. It says, we too deep at wide receiver. Now going to be a fun year. I think so. DG says Dante Jackson was on point.
He was. A couple people said it. Too.
Yeah, he could have.
I told y'all when they signed him. What type of cornerback he is. I was like, everybody's like, oh, I'm like, look, bro, the guy's a gamer for sure.
Yeah.
He plays a great cat and mouse type game where he lurks, he sets his bait, and then his breaking speed on footballs is tremendous. Like he's gonna break on the football if it's thrown.
Yeah.
Trust and believe.
He definitely could have cooked. Sergio Abihina says, both up, fam. Yes, sir. We got David in the building. He says, big win, fellas, for sure.
AJ says, I love seeing Herbert using his legs more as well. That's almost a requirement for quarterbacks. Something Brodie advocated for early in the season. Skylar, we're watching all the football games today. As many as my eyeballs can see. Did we ever talk to Steve?
Steve been dodging me. I ain't seen Steve since QJ cooked. I ain't seen him. You got to come see me.
Man, it says, Mark says, nobody manhandles Chris Jones. Big Joe did more than once. Big Joe gonna manhandle a lot of people, bro. A lot of people don't want to see Big Joe. A lot of people gonna go to the other side quickly. Pipkins not holding Chris Jones at the end was the play of the game for me. Pip, man, it's like he did enough, right? It wasn't great. You did enough, Pip. You lived to fight another day. There was also a blessing that Chris Jones was so fast and he came to the inside, which ended up being an issue at the end of the game with him and Tranquil.
That was what they was arguing over. Telling him to do your job.
Love it.
Do your job.
Love to see it. But your final thoughts on who balled, who stalled?
Yeah, plenty of not to make this list like, all inclusive, because there's plenty of who balled to go around. Obviously Justin Herbert, obviously Quentin Johnson, obviously Derwin, Dayon. Like it's so many to go around. These are just people who we wanted to just highlight that probably people ain't paying attention to. Shouts out to the team, man. Everybody did their thing.
For sure. We'll move on to lightning round. And before we get into it, I got to read who paid for the sponsor that paid.
Hey.
So to host the show. If you're ready to level up your lifestyle, Frank Lagarde Realty is here to make it happen. Whether it's your dream home, investment property, or commercial space, they got you covered. Coast to coast, all 50 states, buying, leasing, renting, property managed, they do it all. Don't wait. Be great. Get your home with Frank Lagarde Realty. They put you where you belong. And all their information is at that bottom of the screen. And you call 404-915-3133. All right, let's get into
TikTok people. If you're interested in that, slide over to YouTube where you can see the.
You about to buy a house? You got some commercial property? You trying to build a studio? Holla at Frank, man.
Frank Lagarde Realty, 404-915-3133.
It gets you in there. And let's get into this lightning round, man.
Let's do it.
Rapid fire takes on every aspect of the game, bro. I'm going to go, my rapid fire take, straight out lightning is, we got to set better edges on mobile quarterbacks.
Contain.
We have to contain the quarterbacks, have to play disciplined football because we got Bo Nix, running quarterback, that we got to face twice a year. We got to face Patrick Mahomes again. We got to prepare and Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels.
A capable Geno that can leave the pocket.
Yep. So we're going to get as much experience as we can this season on mobile quarterbacks, and they can play into our hands preparing for the playoffs. You play somebody like the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? You're looking ahead. But what's in front of us, we have to maintain and contain the edge and play disciplined football. Stay on our feet, Big Mac. Mac, stay on our feet. I know you got it, big dog. I know you got it. It was just, you just thought you had one, but you got to stay on your feet, big dog. Got to stay on your feet. What you got, Brodie?
I think overall discipline and awareness. And when I say discipline, like luckily, and in the same conversation, the Tierre Tart thing didn't cost us more than what it did. 15-yard penalty. Everybody's in the comment. He should be ejected, and this and the other. And we was able to recover for that. When I say awareness, big O, and in bounds or staying in bounds when he ran out of bounds, that almost cost us as well.
That cost us 3 points. That
could have cost us more.
Could have cost us more.
Could have cost us more. So that's just one of the mistakes. Shout out to Coach Harbaugh for taking the blame for that. You know what I'm saying? He said, all these talented coaches over here, somebody should have told him to stay in bounds. But I understand what he's doing, transfer of a power in the situation, but just got to be better when you playing the caliber of a team like a Kansas City, where you can't give them anything, nothing. Because we saw these guys got a field goal off in like 10 seconds. So yeah, little small things like that. That's where I'm at with it.
Shout out to the Boat Pride Houston. Shout out to them, man. Hey, y'all coming to the Dallas game, man? Let's link up, bro. But 100%. Tyree made a good point too. He said he'd like to see a little bit more run. But you know what? As you go, I think this is one thing we got to think about coaching strategies. You go with what they give you. You go with what if they ain't stopping it, you keep going. If they ain't stopped the pass yet, you keep passing it.
They did not stop it.
You keep passing it. You know what I'm saying? So we can't get mad at that. Something I want to address. Someone said it on Twitter. They was like,
"What they saying,
bro?
On Twitter?
We didn't play Darius Davis. We didn't play KLS. We didn't play Trey Harris. This team is limited in our potential." No, you got to understand something. If A is working, I don't have to go to B.
It's chess.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to feature everything I got every game. It's okay. If what I'm featuring right now in this matchup is working, I ain't got to go to B, bro. Don't have to go to B. Stick with A until they stop A. Don't mean I'm limiting nobody on that sideline. You as a professional, you understand that. Hey, man, they out there working. Let me cheer my teammates on. Ain't nobody stop Keenan. Ain't nobody stop Ladd. Ain't nobody stop QJ. Why I even got to go to the young guys yet? We got a long season, bro. We got a long season.
Additionally, you know what I'm saying, for the only game that's being played on, you know what I'm saying, on TV tonight, the rest of the league is watching. So I'm not about to expose no additional plays out the playbook that I don't got to show everybody else. Like we gonna run this bread and butter till the wheels fall off. And when they forced us to adjust, we'll adjust. But they didn't.
Shout out Brian, man, for throwing the memberships in the bro. Brian be coming through, bro. Alley oops, bro. Shout out Brian, bro. That boy so much love, man. He reliable. But saying, bro, if we ain't got to play the guys, if we ain't got to expose and show our hand, don't stop what I'm giving you. Until you stop what I'm giving you and make me go to B, I'm running with A. We gonna see Trey. We gonna see KLS. We gonna see OG. We gonna see them guys get released.
We've seen them. We know what they could do. We've seen them.
Yeah, we know.
They'll get their chance. Yeah, they'll get
Darius Davis. We know what Darius Davis can do. We just didn't need him. It's no knock. It's not saying Darius Davis, KLS, and Trey Harris couldn't get out there and perform. It's saying what I put out there. Hey, man, as a coach, you go, hey, they ain't started yet. I'm going to keep going. Run it back. It's just like what Pat Mahomes did. What did he do? He kept breaking containment. Instead of him making plays and throwing it deep downfield like he normally do when he break containment, he took off running on us. Gashed us up for all that.
And we didn't stop that until we put the spy in with Dayon.
And that was a nice,
you can see the contrast in coaching styles or whatever. Like, until we can contain Patrick Mahomes, he gonna keep running the ball. And the one time we put a spy on him, Dayon go get a sack. So it's coaching overall, you dig?
Lee say give a 30-second recap.
We still doing that, or Lee, you gotta watch the
We just did charged up reaction where we gave our charge up reaction to the game. We also did a who ball, who stall where we named Keenan Allen, Joe Alt, and Tia Toy as the ballers, and Alohi Gilman and Troy Dye as the people who stalled out. And now we're sitting there lighting around where we're giving our rapid fire takes on the game. So there you go, Lee.
Your 30 seconds.
All brought to you by Frank LaGarvin. But that's what it is. And shout out everybody talking to Brad. What up, Brad?
What's good?
Like Tyree said, Marshawn Lynch did go over. I did like that, bro.
Yeah,
one future Hall of Famer over to the young rook and
in
gave
real
him
time.
some season.
Like, didn't let no time go off the.
That's real, bro.
Yeah, went and approached him. Shout out Marshawn. He's on his photography move right now. But to even step away from that and go talk to the young boy in real time.
Yes, sir. But that's it. You got any final thoughts on your lightning round?
Nah, man. Lightning round. We addressed it. Right. We good. Moving right along.
Let's go to the boat report, baby. Boat report, man. Where we break down a key player performance. I mean, everybody know the key player. I mean,
who was the key player? Because everybody might not know.
Justin. I mean, you've seen it, right? They came out, first play of the game, we already know pass. So that lets you know their commitment, what they're committing to. And he had a beautiful pocket. For what it's worth, and for the O-line that we know.
What is it worth?
And the questions that we had, that O-line gave him beautiful pocket and beautiful escape lanes.
You had
beautiful escape lanes. No,
yes,
I believed it. I believed it. I said if he marches the O-line out there week 1, and Boozman and Zion is, I'm trusting and believing in Jim that this is the best and most capable talent we have signed on this roster.
There was a lot of people, ain't gonna say no names, who was emotional about the O-line and haven't even let these guys roll out there week 1 to see what we got. You know what I'm saying? You gotta at least assess what it is, and then you pivot. We just trying to pivot right off the rip. It's neither here nor there. I ain't gonna pull the receipts on all the O-line people.
Yeah. AJ said,
hold on, we still going.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I thought you, my bad.
No, I was just talking about you, how you was capping about the O-line. It's neither here nor there.
Bro, I was not capping. See, I'm reading the comments. I ain't even heard.
Stay locked in.
That's messed up. I was the advocate of the O-line. What are you talking about? Bro, see, you're not finna do that. I got receipts. But go ahead. What's your
my boat report? You know how I'm moving. Quentin Johnson.
Center, Big Teddy
Johnson. You feel me? 5 receptions, 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. Was the leading receiver on Friday. But to step aside from all the game performance, I'm just more impressed, I think, with the resolve, overcoming adversity. This is a man who was literally knocked out 2.5 weeks ago in concussion protocol. Had to hear it from Nova all off season and everybody else who was like, we had to trade package. Every trade package included him. He had to listen to how he was wide receiver 4, 5, 9 from some people. I'm not going to say no names. And to still just come out, play the game that you know you can do. To hell with what any of us our fans are talking about, because we ain't in the league. But to still come out and perform, my boat report player goes out to Quentin Johnson, man. You did your thing.
For sure.
And CeeDee Lamb set the bar for you, bro, so you don't even trip. You dropped 4 passes in 1 game, so you good. You good, man. You know,
I don't need him trying to recreate that record,
bro. The precedent is already set. First game of the season, you know what I'm saying, by another player. Let them go over there. You know, all the attention is on CD now.
Well, here's my thing.
What's your thing?
All I need
is
you to be consistent. All I ask for, QJ, is produce like that consistently. That's it. Just be consistent. We know he could do that, though. He did it against the Raiders. We know he can show up. But we need to see it every game, bro. The haters go, hey, man, you ready to get into these comments? Brad said we got the lead and never gave it up. 100%. That was huge.
Wire to wire, Brad. That was huge. A lot of people probably ain't even going to talk about that part, that we really beat them the entire game. Great point.
Cornell said, I thought Greg Roman was going to be conservative. He was everything but conservative. AJ said, Nova, am I tripping? Did the boats run more man coverage than normal? They had to, because of the threat for Pat running. And well, for one, that was a play style that Jesse thought would fit instead of zone. So then that leaves you vulnerable to the run, to him running. And we seen that. Then he put the spy on him and some key downs, so that helped. He was trying to create that pressure, running man, and hoping that the front 4 could get penetration, pause. But they wouldn't set containment, so it's a give and take. And that's a risk you take because he is down Rasheem Rice and he lost Xavier Worthy. So, and he didn't have Jaden Royal. So that you take more risks like that when you got those guys that's unproven. You make them prove themselves. And man is one way to do it. And hopefully you take away those throws and hopefully the pressure gets to him. He says, I ruined a female's, Casey says, I ruined a female B-Day cheese party at Megabits and Hemet. I don't know if I could have rooted any louder. That's what I'm talking about. Next time we're going to get you a microphone.
My boy say, what party?
What party? He said, Brian says, Roman did great. He had a good game plan and was flawless. Executed it top to bottom. Mike said that's a call to wire win. Brad, it's the first time in a long time. He says, we know how to close games now because the old team didn't know how to close games. That was a Charger thing. Dennis, man, that's a good question. Dennis says, does Joe Alt stay at left tackle when Slater comes back or go to right or trade. Dang, bro, y'all want to get rid of him? We'll cross that bridge when it's time, Dennis. Let us enjoy this season. Too soon.
Kicking him way down. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Let's just cross that bridge when it happens. I want both of them on the line. Wherever it suits us, both of them need to be on the line.
Yeah.
Both of them need to be on the line. Joe going wherever. Joe going Hall of Fame. Slater going Hall of Fame. It don't matter. So put them on the line. Either tackle position. Don't matter. Let's go. I can play both of them.
Oh, man.
All right. What you got, Brodie, on TikTok?
My fine folks over here on TikTok. Jay says, I'm glad we're letting Herb throw more. Jordan in Holland says, Herb looks way stronger this year. Yeah, he do. Some of them runs, you could just tell. They're either stronger or just more confident. We got Big Teddy E says, Rocket Sanders been picked up. Yeah, Cleveland got him, bro. I think, he says, he thinks he would help the run game more than Haskins. I guess we'll never know. He says, we need a new center. O-line did their thing, man. I can't go into to slander points right now until it's time to go into slander points. So I'm letting everybody live. Oak Car says Herbo run at the end of the first got called back because of holding is getting very overlooked. He was cooking, bro.
Cooking.
Bo Car says Bozeman slander would not be tolerated. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna let the fans, you know what I'm saying, be fans like this. Be happy, bro, because if we had a loss, y'all would have been all in the comment section about who need to go, fire, all this stuff or whatever. Like when it's time to address, learn to appreciate the good. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you get some good in your life, not just football related, appreciate the good in real time, man. Don't wait, you know what I'm saying, till she walk out that door and, baby, come back like we knew you would. We don't got to do all that. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoy it for what it is, bro. Noah Can Dance Barksdale says Greg Roman died. This is a clone. Whoever it is, he did his thing, man. But yeah, that's all for the comments for the boat report, bro.
100%. 4 years, baby. We've been waiting all this all my life.
That's the fight.
All my life, man. What going on, bro? But something. Let me get that. Let me make this phone call.
Making a phone call, dog.
Yeah, we got a Kyrie gonna love this. I say, man, I'm tripping. I'm calling my cousin and stuff, Kyrie. No, my cousin ain't Kyrie.
No, that is your cousin, Tyree.
We got
Mike. You know how that baby come back hit, boy. He's so wide open, standing in the rain.
Giving a call. What it do, man? We got you on live. We gonna have to. I'm gonna just let you introduce yourself. So for those who don't know, we told y'all that we was gonna bring an expert in, for the betting segment, so y'all can get y'all money up and y'all game up. And we got none other than who we got on the phone. Let them know who we got.
This is the sports wizard from 24/7 Football Huddle, and I have 3 best bets for you all today. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Atlanta Falcons. Now, we all know Tampa Bay versus the Atlanta Falcons is a divisional rivalry game between the two. And we definitely know Baker Mayfield likes to set the tone as well. And we also have the Atlanta Falcons playing at home, so we know definitely they don't want to upset the home crowd. So what I have in this game is the over 47 points. So we're going to take the over in this game.
Okay.
Now, going into my second game, we have the Denver Broncos versus the Tennessee Titans. Now, we have rookie Cam Ward getting his debut. But however, we know the Denver Broncos has a solid defense, and they're going to definitely try to pressure Cam Ward. And I definitely think Cam Ward is going to have a good game, being that this is his first game against a solid defense. And we know Sean Payton is definitely going to send a few blitzes at him to shake him up. And I think Tennessee does pretty well on the defensive side of the ball. So we're going to take the under with the Tennessee Titans versus the Denver Broncos under 42.5. And for my last best bet, we're going to take the New England Patriots. I think the New England Patriots did a pretty good job far as, building this roster, and also hiring head coach Vabels over to New England as well. And I think they definitely want to win their season opener. So I'm going to take the New England Patriots -2.5. And that's my best bet for the day.
Okay. And who we got?
This is the Sports Wizard, and you all can follow me at 24/7. It's 24/7 Football Huddle on Instagram.
And if you can run back your just the three quick ones, what you got over, under, and the points.
So we have Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Atlanta Falcons over 47. We have Tennessee Titans versus the Denver Broncos under 42.5. And we have the New England Patriots -2.5.
Man, my boy up here throwing up alley-oops, bro. So, hey, boy, get your money up. Tyree, look, the man I've been waiting for, man. I appreciate you, man. I know I got you while you was in the gym, so that's why we can get you on camera and give you, I'll let you know the next show when you come through, man. Throwing up the lives. Y'all can find him at 24.7?
24/7 Football Huddle.
Football Huddle on Instagram. Get your bet ups, get your money up. Mr. A, I win everything. Dude be in Vegas too. He's gonna be in Vegas for the big fight, and he's going to win money.
No doubt. Thanks for having me on, bro.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
But there you have it. We got 3 plays for you. And you still got time to place your bets. You got like 28 minutes before the game start. But on the other note, bro, let's get to the next session, man. Big play breakdown. So we can get big play breakdown. We need to get a jingle, bro. I'm gonna say the biggest play was that 3rd down conversion by Keenan Allen. That was a massive must-have moment to continue to keep the drive going. Like you said, he came through over and over and over and over again. Having short hands on 3rd down like that, outside of Lad, because everybody go, like, you fantasy football people, you're mad at this game, right? Because, they didn't give me all my points like I wanted to. But you got to understand, bro, this is a team effort. When you got guys that can perform more than one person, we don't have to sit up here and just constantly force feed Lad the ball. He can spread it out. Lad's going to get his touches. Because they can't double him the whole game. And if they do, you see what happens. This is indicative of what happened. QJ had a great game because the pressure isn't on QJ. So I don't know. Anyway, but now one of them I wanted to go with. Another one was the initial play by QJ. The first his short reception that he got, almost like a halfway screen play. He caught it, ran up the sideline for a massive gain to set the tone early. For me, right there, just boosted his confidence and boosted the team. Everybody's rooting. For the most part, a lot of people are rooting against him, but his teammates are rooting for him. So to get that validation from your teammates, to see them jumping up on the sideline, knowing what that means for you is huge, and knowing that the coaches chose that play to get it for you. You see, they tried to do it against the Rams. They're trying to get his confidence up high, and I think they fulfilled that. That was a big play to start the game. What you got?
My big play goes to Justin Herbert scrambling for 19 yards and hitting him with this sub-zero slide. I think that was just a big play in the game, because historically we'd have ruined that. We'd have probably threw a quick ball that goes into the dirt or hits, the receiver, and it's like, is it pass interference? Is it not pass interference, or whatever the case? And Kansas City would have got that ball back.
Got that ball.
Yeah, they would have got that ball back, and we'd all just been looking. But we said it time and time again, when the opportunity presents itself, like, you have to put them away. And that's exactly what Justin Herbert did, man. Because he could have did a lot of things, tried to force a deep ball, tried to throw a pass in the covers, but he took it into his own hands, sealed it himself. The legs was definitely working all day, and you love to see it. But yeah, man, big play breakdown. The meme-worthy Justin Herbert slide for the dub. Can't beat it, bro.
Can't beat it with a stick, bro. That was a game defining moment. It ended the game. They got in the victory formation right after. Sealed 4 years of frustration, and it answered a lot of questions for the haters, right? A lot of haters eating crow after that. But get into some of these comments. You want to start with TikTok?
Yeah, we can start with the Taki. See, it says Sergio says, I hope we take the first 3 games in our division. We'll set a statement. Boy, I'm with you, Sergio. I just really need us to beat the Raiders next Monday. So week 3, if you know, you know. Boat Car says, put the house on the Texans. Teddy says, I got the Chargers 4-0. First 4. Got Angela in the building. She says, what up, guys? How you doing?
Hey.
What's up, boys? Terrence Brown, what's good? How we doing? That's all my comments.
I'm not Broncos and Chiefs are going to win late. That's what Jamie said. I ain't worried about them. I don't care. They can lose the rest of the game. I don't care, Jamie. I don't care. We need to just keep performing, win every week. That's it. Reset it. We 0-0 every week. We trying to go 1-0 every week.
That's it.
That's it, man. That's it. Play what's in front of us. Peaky said not to pat myself on the back, but Peaky Damas said, did predict our boats would score exactly 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals for the win. I already put a nice bet down in Vegas to win $50K on the Super Bowl. Man, yeah, you know I'm your nephew, right? I'm your long lost nephew.
On your auntie brother side.
Yeah, double cousins.
Yeah, that's
bring that little Brodie trophy back to LA and San Diego. That's what I'm saying. Tay said, this whole week I was on a mission going into all YouTube prediction and previews of the Chargers versus Chiefs saying we will win. Now I have to double back. Telling you, man, Kansas City podcast was saying Herbo is slow and they don't have Poop, his 4-6 guys faster than Mahomes. Man, we said at the beginning of all this, he need to use his legs, and boom, he used his legs. And we see what they got. This is Herbert's redemption game after the Texans lost. Herbert got his weapons, bro.
Yeah.
Herbert's got it. Like, that's what we got to understand in that Texas game. Like, you got to look at the whole game. Again, people get focused on the stats.
Of the game.
Mine ain't have nobody to go through. 3 division wins, top 5 in power rankings. Y'all watch, what game y'all watching this Sunday? All of them. I'm putting a multiverse up on the screen, and I'm watching all of them.
Yeah, I probably, same, have everything going. Cooking and cleaning today for your boy.
I'm going to tell y'all something like this, man. This is how I am. Everybody's like, Hampton will go off this Thursday versus the Raiders. I'm sorry. Look, I don't care who go off on the team, right? I don't care who go off. I just want a W.
You just want to eat some dubs?
I just want to eat some dubs.
My boy,
I'm not worried about if you
both say you just want to eat dubs.
Yeah, just want to eat dubs. And I'll get into that big old breakdown in a couple segments. Last Friday, I was on the Stephen A. Smith show on Mad Dog XM. I told him it was what it was and how Herbert was going to do them Chiefs. What they say to you?
What Stephen A. say? Tell him pull up the Lightning Strike podcast.
Man, you say really props to my new favorite Charger. All right. You want to close out the segment, Big Play Breakdown, before we move on?
Nah, man. I told you what it was with where I'm at. Shout out to the overall team, but Jerry Herbo took it into his hands. Made one of the biggest plays of the game to close them out.
Yes, sir. Let's get to the next segment, and it's going to be called Flag, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Penalties, officiating, controversies. Bro.
I see you going first.
2 huge touchdown killing drives ended in questionable flags. We did it. I'll just say we did it. I don't like to argue with the ref most of the time.
We did it.
But sometimes, bro, come on, bro. Like, you call little cheeky stuff, and it killed our drives. Twice we got down in the red zone. Twice we had to get pushed back.
Mm-hmm.
And those are foot on neck type moments, and we still was able to overcome those flags. So we got to clean up those little nuances. We got to clean up those little things. And a lot of it comes from offensive linemen just getting beat. It was some plays where if you watch the film, they just got flat out beat. They got flat out beat. They did their best, and sometimes their best ended in them holding. But we got to do better than that, man, because luckily we had the resolve to overcome and still stay locked in the game, because most of the time when you playing the Chiefs, that's what they need. That's what they need. Those back-breaking drives is what they need. You ain't going to score a bet. We going to score.
Mm-hmm. It's like it energizes them.
That's 2 touchdowns we took off, man. We got to clean up those little holding penalties, man. Defense, for the most part, played a good, clean game. No pass interference, anything like that, it's good. No holding calls and no personal fouls, because they're good for throwing that. And I don't like that. I think they need to start throwing a flag on Mahomes. He's running to the sideline like he's giving himself up. Then he lowers the shoulder, lowers a hit stick on Dante Jackson. So now it's like, bro, what are y'all doing, refs? What are y'all doing? This guy, he's being escorted to the sideline, because had Dante laid the boom, he would have got flagged, because they'd be like, oh, he's giving himself up. But obviously he's not giving himself up. He's playing a dangerous game, and the NFL needs to get ahead of that, bro, because, again, that type of stuff is going to cost somebody a penalty late in the game, and it's going to cost them the game, because Patrick Mahomes.
Controversies was that field goal before halftime, with how much time was left on the clock. The referee basically just dropping the ball, letting these guys hike it. Like, it was Chargers didn't get no subs, didn't wait for them to even attempt to sub personnel or whatever, and these guys get off a field goal kick in basically like 10 seconds. So I think there was a lot of questionable times where it looked like holding penalties that wasn't called, somehow called on us. It was a guy, looks like an obvious Chiefs fans that was in our DMs the other day, talking about how the Chargers had the refs in the pocket, and all I kept saying was, I didn't notice, but I don't know what he was talking about. Because even all the way into Brazil, there still seemed like there was a little bit of favoritism towards the Chiefs, and this is why you have to beat them. You can't leave it into the refs' hands. I've said this time and time again, like preseason, all those things, you got to take it to them. But and then I led the show with Tierra Tart slapping the hell out of Travis Kelce, and you know what I'm saying, in real time, like I said, like, oh, we don't need this right now. After the game, salute,
he needed
boy.
it. You seen the inject.
Yeah, you see the fire, you see the passion. Even with that penalty, though, I think the NFL, you can review everything else. I think you need to review the totality of the play before you make a ruling, because if you look at Travis Kelce, he was the instigator on that, but you only caught the reaction of the second player. Luckily for us, all the Swiftie fans are they upset, and they gonna have to be upset for.
They ain't gonna pull up on them, though.
Yeah, exactly.
They ain't gonna pull up on you. You gonna get slapped to the ground. You're gonna be picking you up
15 weeks, because we don't see y'all again to the end of the season. So you gonna have to eat that all season.
Yeah.
And I bet he won't do that to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I learned a valuable lesson in Brazil. Hate that you had to go all the way out there to get it.
Mike said, what do you guys think Marshawn said to Omarion? Just, hey, got to stay in bounds, got to be cognizant of the down markers, where you're at in the field, what's the situation in the game, even if the coaches don't tell you. Always just be in the game, live in the moment, understand what you got to do. All right, if I'm running here, I get this is what they're giving me, and I'm about to, they're there to tackle me, just slide down inbounds, stay in bounds, run the clock down. That's all. This is just some sage advice. Hey, just live in the moment, bro. Live in the moment. And then rookie, first game in the NFL, hey, the kid did phenomenal. He did phenomenal. I don't care what, like, forget your fantasy team right now. The kid did phenomenal. You shouldn't be having a rookie as your starting running back in fantasy anyway. Like it's a build-up.
Inaugural
it's a build-up.
Football league.
Yeah, it's a build-up for that.
Right now.
It's a build-up. You expecting him to come out, get 200 yards first game? Come on, bro. Let's be real. This is the NFL. He's a great running back, and he's going to be great. We got time for that.
I got passionate about that. Take no slander, huh?
No big old slander. Not here. Not here. But you got anything close out flag, Brodie?
Yeah. They talking about on TikTok. Jeff says we need to win the games that we're supposed to win. RD said, what's up with all the Swifties and Tierra Tart's comments after the slap on Kelce? Wow. Frosted Tips 7 says, let's get some more KLS snaps. He says, I am not a fan of Drew Tranquil. It was nice to see them arguing at the end.
Yeah.
And then Leak says, how do you feel about Joe Alt PFF grade? I don't care, Leak. I'm not a PFF person. I watched the game.
We'll get there. Let's go to coaching grade right fast.
For sure.
Let's go to coaching grade. The next segment, we'll get the rant line going. We'll get the rant line going. So y'all get y'all rants ready. We're going to address some of these on the next segment. We got a rant line going. But for coaching grades, I will give Greg A minus, A minus for a well called game. I give Coach Harbaugh A minus for coaching. Simple things that why he got the A minus for me is my grading's hard, first of all, but that field goal, he should have known again the time, the down. He should have been cognizant and aware of the Chiefs possibly pulling something like that, and he should have had his substitutes ready to go and get in field goal formation and try to block the kick. So just being more aware of that. Overall, though, coaching staff did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
A minus with Jesse, only for the simple fact that he didn't commit to the spy on Patrick Mahomes, and he gassed just for some big hefty yards. So just got to coach that better. Coach that better. He made some adjustments with it. So A minus.
I got B pluses all the way around. Same. We're all grading high. And if I give you an A out the gate, you don't have nothing to improve on.
Yeah. Spoken like a true guy that you were.
You don't got nothing to improve on. You know what I'm saying? We can't go up if we A plus everywhere. And there are some things to improve on. Coach Harbaugh, I think, just better timeout management. With some of these momentum shifting, looks like things are getting out of hands, and you just letting us like figure it out. Like, I understand, you trust the personnel that we got out there, this, and the other, but it's okay to be like, timeout, come back, regroup, let's figure it out. Either get the offense or mostly on defense side of the ball or whatever. Like, let's get that defense set, get the personnel that we need exactly for some of these situational plays. I think Greg Roman did call a great game, and we've been critical of him all offseason, even coming into the preseason. We didn't really like his playbook and question if he actually changed. And I think he had a great game plan. Some people are in the comments like, we wanted to see more Amari and Hampton, but I think it's twofold. We talked about it earlier. They not stopping this pass, but we're gonna keep passing it. And there will be times like this. It's a long season. It's only week 1, man. We're going to see Trey. We're going to see. We saw Trey Harris. He actually had a one catch, 11 yards
for a touchdown. Yeah.
Not for a touchdown, but for a first down.
I mean, a first down. I'm sorry.
For a first down, one catch, 11 yards or whatever. In the game, out the game. I mean, that's rookie reps right there. And the one time he was targeted, he caught the ball, he got down, secured the first down, back to the sideline. So I think we're going to see them. And although, we the fantasy, what's up, Danger Dave? We the fantasy managers would like to see more of blah, 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 because they own our fantasy team. The game plan don't always call for that. And so a couple of Najee sightings, I think he did phenomenal for what he was implemented for, moving forward. He had a little check down catch or whatever. You see he's running hard. I think there's probably even going to be more of him implemented into the system. But for what it is, I got B pluses all the way around.
All the way around. Go. Chiefs can't pass. Let's get to the next segment, because that's where we can just let it go with the fans. So here we go. Let the rants go. Let's go. We going straight to the rants. This is all about y'all. Nothing else. This is all about y'all. I gotta scroll up for this one, boy.
Boy, say he want to go.
Melvin said, "What did the 5 finger say to the face?" Tarsi the kill. Slap. Peaky says, "Here's the media goalpost move. Everyone will pick the Chargers to lose until we do lose a game. Then they'll all say, 'See, we told you Herbert ain't clutch.' They will conveniently move the post. They always will.
Yes, sir.
You're 100% right. Goalpost is already being moved as we speak. They was getting that mid game. Oh yeah, we got how it started with Kelsey getting body slam and how it's going with him getting pimp slap. That's what Tay said. Peaky said the NFL needs to do better with the PR announcements. Should have said that they were doing end zone grabs for both teams on all international games this season in advance, not a discovery on the day. True. They got to do better than that. I seen it. I thought it was a home game for us. Eagles had Eagles in both end zones last year, and now they want to conveniently.
All of a sudden. Selective.
Mike says, agree. Mahomes F arounds with the sideline too much. Peppy says, Chiefs whining about bad calls, key injuries. He said, haha, karma strikes. Dennis says, Chiefs are in big trouble. The secondary is trash. Roman gave blueprint for receivers. I bet the other team that played KC are plotting and planning now. That's what Melvin said. Peaky says, better have that spy in Washington game. Absolutely got to have that spy. A couple spies for him, man. Mike said, I really appreciate Marshawn taking time to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Pappy says, chief game plan, stop, run, and throw deep. Oops, didn't work. SD says, best and realest Charger podcast. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for that, bro.
Thank you. I got Diego Davis on Facebook says, we're going to talk about how much Cam Hart was getting burnt.
Oof.
No.
Nichols said on Instagram, said, what's up, fellas? How you feel about the pass rush? It could be better. But we are playing Patrick Mahomes. So for what it's worth, it did its job.
I think with that statement, putting it in perspective that this is still the Kansas City Chiefs. Like we wasn't playing, you know what I'm saying? Like with all of these things, everything could be better and everything could be better because we playing the Chiefs. Like there ain't no slouches over there. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like there was going to be some growing pains and a lot of things could have went a different way. Like this is our most formidable foe in the division, and they was just in the Super Bowl last year. Like this is a good team that is well coached and will always be in games until you put them away. So are there going to be critiques? Like absolutely, all things can be critiqued, but this is a tough team overall. Let me go back to the Lee. What did he say? Oh yeah, how do you feel about Joe PFF grade?
Bro, I don't care about. Listen. PFF is cool when you are combining it with your eyeballs, stats, and everything. But just to sit up there and use PFF and they sit up there, they give a grade. Obviously, I don't agree with it. Obviously, they gave Omari Hampton a 55. I don't agree with that. Did you think he played to a 55 grade? Do you think that? No. Like we get hung up on. It's cute. These analytics are cute, but you got to watch the game with your own eyeballs. And not everything is going to translate to PFF scores. It's cool. It's a cool metric, but they don't tell you every game. It's an average. That's their average of some metrics that they use to measure within the game. It's not the true player anomaly because who's to say that player just was sick that day? That ain't accounting for that, or just it wasn't their matchup or whatever. I don't buy all that, man.
It isn't indicative of the entire picture. It's an analytical tool to be used in addition to. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I really don't care what they talking about, and no knock on them or whatever. It's just like I'm watching with my own eyeballs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to go look at a stat sheet and be like, oh, you know, Tierra Tart didn't have no sacks. Okay, but you're not gonna tell me them 3 deflections wasn't big time?
Pivotal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna tell me him knocking the ball down was huge.
Him getting the backfield being disruptive on the runs. They basically abandoned the runs because Tierra Tart, if you watch the film, Tierra Tart was dancing in the backfield. As soon as they hiked the ball on run plays, he was in the backfield.
That's the part that, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't quantify that type of stuff or whatever. So it's like, even with like offensive numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like could any of the receiver stuff have been more gaudy than what it was? Maybe. But what PFF ain't going to show you is you sending Ladd running his route is drawing 2 people, which is forcing everybody to overreact. The ball's not even going to Ladd. You know what I'm saying? This is how QJ is somewhere down there beating his man and just able to just relax and make the catch. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to show up in PFF. Pappy makes a great point. How about McConkey blocking downfield?
Or knocking the ball out of bounds on the fumble.
That type of stuff is not going to show up. So
that's a 200 IQ play. That's a 200 IQ play, and it's probably a negative on a PFF because he got a penalty. So that's a negative, but you don't understand at that moment that was the smartest and most genius thing to do. I can't get to it.
Keep the ball rather than trying to go pick this up. I get hit, the ball bounces, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that stuff. So take it with a grain of salt. I don't think, and again, if you watch the game, you know Joe Alt was over there cooking. I don't need to associate a score with neutralizing Chris Jones. I don't got to put a number on it. You know what I'm saying? For the most part,
he did.
Justin Herbert was vertical all game.
All game. Got sacked one time.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that.
That's what I'm judging it on. I'm judging with my eyeballs.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's a penalty on PFF. Like, he got a penalty, but it's not telling you that penalty saved a possession. Swatting the ball out of bounds, high IQ play, but it doesn't translate to PFF. So you can't just sit up there and rely solely on PFF as your metric of judging the game. You have to get in and watch the game, watch it with your eyeballs. And if you get the chance, watch the 22 film. 22 film shows a lot of stuff that you don't see translating to PFF, right? It's a lot of stuff because we watch the game, you watch the game broadcast, and it's only focused on certain segments, which is good. But when you watch all 22, you can see all the positions, and you could be like, man, whatchamacallit had a great game for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
A great game.
Yeah.
You know, so that's on that. You got any? Let's finish some of these comments. Peaky be rolling, man. He said ironic. He spelled IEYI. Ironic. Blessing. Roman called more pass plays because he had to ease Najee into the game plan. Could have been true. SD said Chargers should have kept Drew Tranquil. I mean, I don't know what went into that decision of why he wasn't kept. One of those things. Again. So I talk about bringing in big name free agents, or you got to evaluate your talent on your team and let them play and then get the money to re-sign them.
Man.
Right? So maybe that was an overlook by the old regime, and he was a casualty. Sometimes players are better fit for other people's plays to their strengths. Peaky said, I would like to know the name of the drug they shot Tranquil with to get him back in. I thought he was cooked. Probably a tranquilizer. Best moment in the game, seeing Kelsey get in the right tackle's face and seeing Chris Jones argue with Tranquil. The slap gets an honorable mention, but save slaps for hockey games. You know,
if he had a punch him, he'd have been ejected. Shout out to TR Tart for being smart.
Being smart, slapping instead of punching.
Being savvy enough to know that if I just slap you, only a penalty.
And then Pappy says, also Madlock everywhere and gets no credit. Also, Caleb Murray had a great rush. Caleb Murray got in there and honed his snaps and played great. Mike said, that's a great point. His runs were so good when they happened. They adapted to a pass-heavy offense because the Chiefs were so prepared to stop the run. They say, I'm going to watch the Steelers game too and want to see how the defense looks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Yeah, we're going to have to get up out of here pretty soon. Games have already started. All right, next segment, we got to speed through this, y'all. Next segment is Victory Lap. We've been screaming it all day. We ain't got nothing to point on, no tough loss. This is a straight up victory lap right here, and we're gonna run it. The players need to focus on the Raiders, lock in with the Raiders. The fans, we keep running this victory lap for them. All right, we keep running this victory lap. What you got for that, bro?
Want to know? We own the week. We own what we needed to own. Nova's been on a campaign that we approach every week for just that game. So we want to know. Watch some football today, see what everybody else got going on as we prepare for those Vegas Pirates.
Man, you can watch the games with just so much relaxation today.
Oh man, feet up. Like that's what I said, man.
That's what y'all got going on over there, boy. Y'all suck.
I'm in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go fry me some chicken.
Yeah. Cause he don't get to do victory laps with it. he don't get, but hey, this is a victory lap. Enjoy this victory. No, this is not our Super Bowl win. This is a huge win for this organization, the fans,
don't downplay our stuff,
the players.
Like all the haters come to our comments, and now it's they act like they won. No, we act like we beat the Chiefs.
Yep.
That's what we act.
I'm not gonna lie and say this ain't emotional. It's hella emotional, bro. This is a big monkey off our back, bro. You know how close we was every time. 4 years we ain't beat them, and we close every time to beating them, and we don't never finish the game. And for this team to finish the game, that just goes into what the coaches said, what we've been saying. This team Super Bowl ready, man. We in our 5-year window, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Mike says, "Where the wire victory against the AFC champs." Injected in my veins. Exactly. Like everybody gonna try to come over here and tell us how we supposed to celebrate. Shut up. I'm so sick of y'all in the comments. Give me a break, bro. Worry about your team today. That's what we gonna do. And you don't have to worry about me showing up to your lame fan page. Like, oh, it's only because if it's the this and the this. And, you know, if they move back to, I want to hear it. Feet up today, doing my laundry, frying my chicken, watching these football games, 1-0. Talk to me nicely.
And now we get into the next up, and this is the last and final segment of the post-game reaction show. Next up, look at the Raiders. Got to focus in another divisional opponent, a big rival for us. Everybody FTR for sure if it's the Chargers. We don't like them. We have no love lost. No love lost with them. And we got to handle business just like we went to the Chiefs game prepared. We got to prepare just as hard for this game to make sure that we win this game as well. Right? For the players, the emotions of that game, we got it. We know what we can do. We know what we're capable of. Let's take the Raiders serious and do the same thing to them. They what's ahead of that's what's in front of us now. Let's lock in. Let's focus. Let's go into practice this week and handle business.
And own it.
Yeah. What you got, Brodie?
Hopefully the guys, you know what I'm saying, take today, maybe even tomorrow, enjoy this win, you know what I'm saying, ingest it, and then get back to work. We have another formidable division rival who's going to be looking. I think today's game that just started against the Patriots is going to tell you everything about what our game is going to be. Because if they lose against the Patriots, they're going to be 0-1. And going 0-2 is going to be tough. And they play us hard already, but they definitely going to be playing us hard if they lose this game. It's their first game at home at Allegiant Stadium. So I know they're going to be amped. They're going to be ready to prove that, their fans are more passionate than our fans and blah, 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 blah. Hit the chat, hit the comments. Let us know if you're going to Vegas next weekend. If you're going to the games, we will be there. Hit the DMs if y'all want to link or watch parties. I'll see you, but we'll also be going to the game as well. And if you had a chance, man, come out and support the squad. You know what I'm saying? Let that powder blue fill up Allegiant. They swear they fan base is more loyal and everything than ours, but I disagree. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough game. I already know that they and then you know what I'm saying, you can't understate the GM and what's
going to the Broncos game.
What's their coach?
Johnny G
Carroll,
said we going
Pete
to the Broncos game. Shame on you, Johnny G.
Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh beef. You know what I'm saying? Can't understate that. So, it's up with it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be passionate. If they don't do nothing all season, they gonna play this game hard. I can tell you that. So that's our look ahead. Next up for next Monday, Los Angeles Chargers versus the Las Vegas Pirates. Allegiant Stadium, games in Vegas. If you can pull up, let's support.
Let's get it, bro. Johnny G say, are we going to the Broncos game? Are we going to the Broncos game?
Missing this, are still missing. We got to get the flyer out. That's what's got to do it. It's on my bucket list today. While I'm doing laundry, watching these games, frying some chicken, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make this flyer. We're going to get the news out about the Denver Week 3 Los Angeles Chargers.
SD say we bringing Lumpia. Hey, boy, what's it, Lumpia?
What?
That boy say Lumpia, dog. Oh, my God. Oh, I mean,
my love language.
Boy. Hey, SD.
What?
Boy, SD. Boy, look at that. Hey, got me all out of character.
Lumpia, bro, let me know what you need. So let me know. Let me know how I can help you help us, SD. I'm gonna see he bringing Lumpia
bro.
Week 3. Hey, we appreciate that though. In all seriousness, like, bro, that's major.
Major.
You're talking to two cats who definitely loves.
I'm make sure I bring my Thai sauce, boy. But before I give it over to you to close this out, Brodie, I gotta give a special shout out to the sponsor.
Yes, sir.
Frank Lagarde Realtor, ready to level up your lifestyle up. Frank Lagarde Realtor is here to make it happen, whether it's your dream home investment, property, commercial space. They got you covered coast to coast. All 50 states, buying, leasing, renting, property management. They do it all. Don't wait. Frank Lagarde puts you where you belong. So make sure you tap in with the sponsor of the show. If you're trying to buy a house, trying to rent out a studio for your building, trying to get your workshop done, trying to rent a property, trying to put one of your investment properties on the market for rent, or trying to buy an investment property, hit up Frank Lagarde Realtor at 404-915-3133. They will take care of you, all 50 states and territories. Oh boy, you want to get somebody here, brother?
Oh my God, did you just say Lumpia? Mike, as you can see, Week 3 is shaping up to be One of those ones. All right, Johnny G15, real quick. I'm going to give it to you, the real spiel, and then we got to get up out of here. Johnny G15 says, I'm going to need that info on your tailgate and location. I'm there all season, bros. All right, Johnny G. Listen, Ink Lot, SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California, week 3, and all home games, because we season ticket holders. We going to be in that thing. So we are inside Electric Avenue. Look for the lightning strike. Use your nose. You probably can smell it because we're going to have food going and all of that stuff. Use your ears. Sarah was good, both up. We got the music, we got the vibes, we got drink, we got everything. Our supplies last. We're going to be doing this all season. We do it for y'all. I appreciate the subscription, Johnny G15. A lot of people be asking like, yo, what you need? How can you contribute? You know what I'm saying? Contribute by getting a subscription. You know what I'm saying? Get a subscription on YouTube, man. Help support, help us, help grow this thing. And that in turns help us make the tailgating experience at SoFi the most memorable tailgating experience that you could possibly have, because you kicking it with your boys. And Johnny G15, real quick, cherry on top, it's our birthday weekend. So we celebrating our birthdays out there on week 3 at the Denver game. So we extra up. We going crazy, man. We got a whole bunch of people who I just met, just like you, Johnny G15, that are pulling up. The
Boat biz. Bro, they off the chain.
Is in the building. We got family and friends flying in from out of town, pulling up from other cities or whatever. So our tailgate section is going to be crazy. Much more info to come out about that. But listen, and apparently there's going to be lumpia there. So if that ain't enough to get you up out your seat.
And powder blue Kool-Aid.
While supplies. So with that being said, man, great first episode of season 2. Be patient with us, working out the new format, time slots, and all of that stuff. But like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. Search at LSBoats1, all social media platforms. We're on Twitch, we on X, but we not on X. We are on Facebook, IG, YouTube, TikTok, and you can catch us when you catch us. But we're going to do better about letting y'all know. That way you can prepare to come kick it with us. But other than that, got anything else, bro?
Nope. Just, hey, if you got a company, business, or anything, and you want to be shown on the show, hit us up in the DMs. Let's run the numbers. Get your ad placement right up here, brother.
We got ad placements for small businesses, big businesses, medium businesses, all business in between.
Business ideas.
Go up, let's go. Yes, sir. You guys want to network. You got community events that you want us to advertise. All that good stuff, man. Hit the DMs. Let us know. We pull up in the community. We love to support y'all. We love to do all things Chargers related. Tyree, both up. And that's it for you, boy, man. We going to catch y'all in the next one. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday, man.
Go do y'all homework. We out. Oh, boy.